Hi everyone, welcome to the first video in this series where we will be building a agent from scratch. So this is a prerequisite video where I will be explaining all the tools we'll be needing for this course. By the way, I've already initialized a project in GitHub and created this folder for the first lesson, and it has a readme file, and this project doesn't have any dependencies. So let's look at all the prerequisites. So first thing you'll need is a Node.js application. I'm sure you are familiar with it, but just make sure that you have a version which is more than 20. And the second application you will need is Olama. So think of Olama as an app store for agents, and it has a CLI which allows you to easily download any open weight model and run it locally on your system. So let's look at the website. You can download the Olama CLI from by either running this command or download button. And then let's look at all the hosted models. So there are a bunch of really good models which are already hosted on this website. For this course, I will be using the Quen model, Quen 3 coder with a 30 billion parameter. But in case you have a smaller RAM size, you can even use a smaller one like 8 billion parameter. The quality of response will be a bit low in case you are using a smaller model, but for this course, it should be good enough. Apart from Quen 3 coder model, we will be also needing a embedding model. It's not needed upfront. We'll be using it later in the course in order to do a RAG application. Now, once everything is done, you can run this command olama run with the model name and then the prompt. So this will, because we already have a server running in the background, the Quen 3 model should be able to respond to this text. And by the way, you don't really need GPU for on your machine to run large language models. It's just that the response you'll get will be a bit slow because it's all running on a CPU. And here's the response we got from the LLM, and it's all happening in your local machine, nothing left our laptop. So no Claude subscription or OpenAI subscription is needed for this entire course. All right, and there's also a utility script in the repository which just checks if you have the Olama installed and all the models installed. Sorry, it's not check.js, it's in the folder. And yeah, the Olama is running on this port 11434, and we have this model available. All right, see you in the next course where we will be talking about AI agents in a bit deep. Thank you.